Hello and welcome back to Fates of Ort. We're going up. We're going up to the Mage's Tower. We're gonna find out some stuff, maybe. Some more information. Information. It's what it's what you tell your troops to get. Information. You want to get them. You want to get them information. Do you get it? Do you get it? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. Well, trying to find the stairs up. We want to find the throne room, I guess. I will spend my life force to make this go faster. There it is. I guess we're all doing that all the time, aren't we? It's a weird way to look at things, but you are spending your life force to do certain things. That's just time. People say that time is money. Time is more than just money. It's more important than money. It's your life. Time is life. You have a limited amount of it. It's the most important currency one can have. The time that you have to give is more precious than anything else. And you're giving it to me right now. Good. My power grows. Of course I couldn't execute it. All right. The desk is clear with the exception of an ancient journal. It is covered in centuries of dust and cobwebs. You do your best to gently clean it before carefully opening it to inspect the contents. From the inscription on the inside of the cover, you surmise that this is the journal of Duke Camersalt. There must be a better way. I get carried away practicing my craft and end up bedridden for days after I expend too much of my energy. Zaratham, on the other hand, and the other dusty old fools of Tarkamundo claim this is the natural order of things. They may be right, but my frustration grows unbearable. I will not stop until I find a way to unleash the full potential of the arcane arts. Something remarkable has happened. I was in my study and conjured a flame in my hand. Instead of the familiar tug on my life energy, a piece of the desk disappeared. I heard the giggling of a child and turned around to see 3 small little girls floating behind me. Tiny little wisps. They introduced themselves as the Scorned. They have shown me terrible power. With this, there are no limits, yet I fear using it. I wanted this so much, but now I am afraid of what it will do to me. The children would not tell me who they are or where they came from. They seemed starved of affection, but disappeared after I showed reluctance to practice their art. My father must never know. This tremendous power is precisely what he would need to crush the Queen in the North. I know he suspects something because he is taking an unusual interest in my studies. He tells of raids on border towns to convince me to help him, but I cannot. I must not. Things have taken a turn for the good. I am to be married to Ripa, love of my life. Perhaps everything will be all right. Peace will be brokered between our kingdoms, made solid by true love. My father's willingness to pursue peace has surprised me, but perhaps I have been too unkind to him. These truly are days of happiness. The writing is difficult to read. The page appears to have been wet, leaving some words smudged. Ripa is dead, father and I nearly, poisoned by the Queen, intending to murder my father. I will have vengeance for this. For the remainder of the page is illegible. Ripa is dead, father and I nearly. So, it wasn't Soliban that murdered Ripa, it was actually the Queen? I have been a fool. I underestimated my father's ruthless drive for power and conquest. Was it Soliban or was it Queen Lagumuta? He poisoned Ripa and me, and himself, all to frame the Queen as some belligerent monster. Blinded by grief, I believed him. I see it clearly now. But it's too late. I told him about the power I discovered. He wasted no time deploying it. I watched from the ramparts as the first recondite battalion crushed the weak northern mages. Their crazed eyes, the destruction. What have I done? I am fleeing north. I can't share the power with them, or we will all be doomed. But perhaps Zaratham can help me figure out a way to contain it, to fight it. The Duke's Journal. More information. We make great strides. So I would like to get to this area. I'm not sure how we would do that. There's very few places left unchecked. I would like to get to Mudboil Bogs. Basically, it's just Mudboil Bogs and then the swamp here. And then we may be able to start, you know, looking at the end of the game. Is my assumption. Could be very wrong about that. This could be one of those games where you think you're almost done and then actually you're halfway through. Okay, so we want to travel. Ooh. Kite it. Kite it. Oh, this is the wrong direction. Ouch. We want to go east. I guess we could turn these guys servitude. I keep thinking that's an option, but it's not really the best option. It's not as good as I thought it was, to be honest. This guy's mine. This should work. Yeah. Just gonna let them duke it out. So this doesn't seem right, does it? There's like, is this like just purely a dead end? I guess I gotta go a little, you know, this is a, we're gonna be mazing around a little bit. We should check in and if we can get what's his name back? Our master. I think I might have the bomb. I don't know if I do have the bomb I need or the plant I need to blow up the jail. I'm not sure that's like the best way to complete that quest, but I don't really care super much. Pilgrim's Path, enter the caves to the west. To the north lie the Mudboil Bogs. Yeah, well, that's what we want. I should have done this in the first place, just so we could get this Fate Spire. Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't get up here. Why not? The swamp and the caldera. My vibe sensors tell me I don't want to be there. Doesn't sound like something a first-class navigator would say. Ah, you hit me right in the duty bone. Brack straightens up. You are right. Adventure beckons. Let us go. Let's do it. And here we are in the filthy swamp. Actually, let's find out some stuff about the filthy swamp. Brack cowers under the airship, seeking refuge from the heavy rain. Gah, this place is horrible. It's raining nuts and bolts. Can you tell me anything about this place? You mean other than the fact that it's a miserable hole? The gnome whines. Well, I spotted a few huts dotted around the swamp. There was a particularly creepy one with a boiling cauldron outside at it. Boiling cauldron outside it to the northwest, catching your eye, the gnome sighs. And I suppose you definitely want to go. There's a lot of thick vegetation, so you'll be mindful you'll probably have to go the long way around. Okay. Do we have new equipment? I haven't checked in a while. 3% more XP, monsters drop 2 more coins, plus 18% item find. It's actually much better, but the one we're wearing has bolt spell cost reduced. So I don't know. Bolt spell cost increased? No. I'm gonna drop these. Sword of Flames, drop it. Drop it. Free chest, projectile, area of effects. That's not bad, but bolt spell. Bolt spell, though. Bolt spell. Walk speed. Plus 6 defense. Melee attack rate. Bolts. Nope. Walk speed. Corpses, no. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, bolt spell cost reduced by 24%. Plus 33% chance to retaliate with status effect. This is tempting. Plus 10 defense is really good though. Drop this one. Nope. Plus 11 defense. Yo, we finally found some better boots. This is worse. 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 Okay. Bunch of XP. Alright, here we go. Swampland. New zone. Who dis? Maybe there's some quests to be gained here. Some new creatures to be seen and defeated. Well, we got these guys. I don't really care for those guys, to be honest. Okay, this guy's mined. We should be good. We're doing good on our attunement. I could conceivably max it out if I'm very diligent. Okay. I'm hoping there's like a third one. Yes. Perfect. So let's serve them up. And then these guys are all shadow. Let's go ahead and mind explode them. Okay, life. These guys are a huge pain in the butt. But this one should be okay. I just need to be very liberal. Oh, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's check out some of these huts. Probably get a quest or something. Grasslanders, huh? Don't see many of you these days. You must be here for Zosima. It's a dangerous trip. You sure you're up for it? Well, who am I to say? Can you give me directions? Oh, yeah, I can. See, Zosima's hut lies directly north of here. Not far at all, as the mosquito flies, but the bogs aren't so simple, see? What you have to do is head east from here, far as you can go, then just follow the trail. It will make a counterclockwise circle, then double back on itself clockwise. Yeah, I know, don't think too hard. Just head east and then follow the trail. Okay, I can do that. I'll do that. Unless, of course, I can circumnavigate all of that with a simple teleport spell. A woman sits weaving soggy reeds. Her project too undeveloped to discern what it will become. You seen the mad girl to the south of here? She's all called Uti, Zosima's girl. She's mute, by choice, I think. Something went wrong with the poor thing, though she's quick as a whip. Catches lizards all day, eats them whole, so she does. Okay. Why do you live here? Explain me. Can you do me an explanation? I think this is east. This is like southeast. I want to go, well, we want to go south. I want to check out like this whole area while we're here. Okay, we might as well get some servants while we're at it. I'm going to do a flame dart. Perfect. There's something here, probably. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. There's a dude we can talk to. The woman standing in the water looks wild, her long matted hair caked in mud and twigs. Her eyes are kind, however, and she smiles warmly at you. She turns to the dark water and bends down over it. Suddenly her hand makes a lightning-fast movement. Water splashes and she withdraws a small, wriggling lizard. As fast as she caught it, she stuffs it in her mouth. The last thing you see before it's all gone is a small tail wriggling at the corner of her mouth. Hello. She smiles at you, but does not speak. Can you catch one for me? The woman smiles, but does not offer a word in response. Instead, she gazes at the dark water for a moment before deftly catching another little lizard. She hands it over to you carefully, muddy water dripping from her hands onto yours as she does. The newt wriggles in your hand, even when time stands still. You will need to deliver it quickly before it escapes you. Not sure. Deliver it as soon as possible or it will escape. How soon is soon? I'm wondering if we have to give that to the witch for some reason. You know, them witches are always concerned about newts. Or maybe we have to go through the entire bog holding it. Maybe we have to go through the bog and then find a shortcut. And so that we know the quickest way through the bog. And then there's a quest that requires that we give them a newt. Just thinking out loud. I've had another NPC. Heading to Zosima, eh? The man smiles with a smile. Says with a smile, worried about getting lost in the swamp? Yes. If you're here, you're on the right path. All you need to do is keep plowing onwards. The path will wind all over itself. Just trust it and continue. Don't think too much. He pauses and points to the creatures nearby. Except about surviving these beasts, of course. True. I'll be sparing with my spells. I don't know what happened to all my servants. They're all gone. Those things are a pain because they're always, faster than I am. Okay. Mind, life. Okay. So this isn't correct. We need to go east. How do we go east? Nothing is working out right now. I can't go east. I can only go north. Okay, well, west it is. They did say don't think too much, so, I'm not gonna. I will cease thinking. I saw that meteorite. I really need to, make a concerted effort to get all of those. Ah, that shouldn't have hit me. Lame. Okay, well, we are heading east now. Plague. Let's hit him with the plague. Where are we going? Is this where it came from? I can't tell anymore. Well, we're going east. They did say it would double back on itself. I'm still trying to go as east as I possibly can. This doesn't seem right. There's nowhere to go from here. Well, that was a nice shot right there. Shadow, mind. Okay. Nice. Okay. This is a bad place for servants because they kind of die very easily. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this is going to be very good for servants. Gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this even if it costs me, even if it's not worth it. We're gonna rupture them all as well. And I'm just gonna meteor shower. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so good. That was fun. I don't even care if it was optimal or not. That was so cool. I don't know. I assume they're not, but these skeletons feel chunkier. But I feel like that's just perception. We still have the newt somehow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be heading west now, but I am. Then we head northwest, maybe? I don't know. Hit these guys with a persuade. Oh, I was hoping to turn them into servants. Oh, I think this is it. Maybe? There is something here. I feel like this is it. I still have the newt somehow. Maybe I'm about to accomplish a quest. Yeah, I have to assume I am because they got a cauldron. They must need a newt. As you enter the hut, you're overwhelmed by the smells. Exotic spices, rotting flesh, aromatic steam, charred incense. A woman covered in brightly covered feathers and trinkets stands hunched over a dead frog, picking at its innards. Begone, Udi, she crows. She sniffs a few times, then adds, You're not Udi, are you? It's been a while since we had visitors. Who's Udi? Bah, she scoffs. She's a good-for-nothing fool. That's who she is. You'll find her wandering around the bogs, no doubt, fishing for newts. What makes you say that about her? The woman's demeanor softens a bit, and her white eyes take on a sad appearance. She's a kind soul, too kind. She was tricked into giving away my mortar and pestle. May Shal Molak reap those fiends. So I cast her out of here in a rage, but truth be told, I think she's happier out there in the bogs, and she comes back to visit from time to time. Can you tell me about yourself? I am Zosima, she says, but I am probably better known as Toad Boiler, she adds with a cackle. I brew potions from mundane healing tinctures to smoldering elixirs. Now, I suppose I am retired, thanks to Udi. I'll try to find a mortar and pestle if you would make me potions. Zosima smiles. That sounds fair indeed. Bring me a mortar and pestle, and I will craft you potions with utmost pleasure. I do miss my art, she trails off and turns her attention back to the innards of the frog in front of her. Can I give her the newt? Even when time stands still. Well, I have a funny feeling I'm going to have to get her that newt, which means I'm going to have to go through that path again. Promise me that she will make me potions if I bring her a mortar and pestle. It's impossible to know where to find a mortar and pestle. Keep your eyes open for opportunities for helping people or seeking treasure. Bummer. That's just a big old bummer. But hey, we did it. I wish there was a fate spike here. Really badly. Really, really badly. So let's go ahead and check out the swamp. Did you have any luck getting the navigator repaired? I guess I'm not doing that labyrinth. I should do the labyrinth before I give him the thing. Hermit's Hut, path to Tarkamendon. Castle Craventhaw. Aether Spike. Let's check out the labyrinth here. I have a feeling it might be here. I don't want to, like, not try it all. Maybe it's here. This feels right, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, okay. So, we want to do this before we give up the navigator. Oops. Yeah, there's no way I would have figured this out. It's difficult even with this. This is insane, actually. Can you imagine trying to figure this out without the navigator? Hoping that this has the mortar and pestle in it, I guess. If I had done this, like managed to do this myself without the navigator. Oh, look how close he was. Oh, that sucks. Dusty old tome, a treatise on the crafting of magical properties in cloaks and cowls. An artisan might find this useful, though an inscription implies the book belongs to the chroniclery. Okay, well that's something. Let's, we haven't been to the chroniclery in ages. Let's go to the chroniclery. I'm amazed I still have the newt. I really do assume that the newt is going to disappear eventually. Did I have to go to the court? I can't remember where the chroniclery is, to be honest. Oh, is it right here? I'm just dumb. Yeah, okay. Let's give the book. Woman accepts the book with great reverence. Yes, this belongs here. On behalf of the chroniclery, I extend my most heartfelt thanks. As a reward for your services to the written word, you may choose one of these old documents to keep for yourself. So what do we have left? Discourse on the Land of Bones, a visit by the living. Page of sheet music. You're not sure how to read it, but it looks sophisticated. Dusty old scroll entitled The Howling Plains, a treatise on the dimension of souls. I suppose I'm going to need this at some point. I don't know when or why or how, but I will need it. I do have wealth. Maybe I should check out that drunk dude and give him some wealth. I don't know. I can't remember where that is. We should do some like cleanup quest, to be fair. It's been a while since I completed like a quest. What do you need? Any kind of wealth, really? Title, deeds, expensive jewelry. It can all be covered into liquid assets. Okay. Man accepts the wealth you have offered him with excitement. Great job, partner. We're going to be rich again. I'll get right to it. He pulls up a table and begins laying out paper to scribble on. Here, take this, will ya? I don't need it anymore, he says distractedly as he hands you a coiled up length of rope. Oh, really? Come back soon. That's not what I wanted. Bummer. Pretty sure there was a couple of different places I could have used that wealth. See that guy over there? Yeah, I already did this. I'm not sure if there's anything else to do here. in Trawa. There's this quest item, rare flower. Rare flower probably has medicinal properties. I probably have to give that to the witch, and maybe she can brew for me a healing potion of some sort, is my guess. This is where the sick man is. Supplies are stretched ever since all of those refugees. Yeah, all right. So I guess I'm going to head to this dragonfly fen because I don't know where to find a mortar and pestle. Like, I'm just kind of going where I haven't gone at this point. But I did do the labyrinth, so that's okay. I can give our friend here the navigator now. Present the repaired navigator to Brax. What's this? You did it, the gnome shrieks as he leaps to hug you. You catch him in your arms and narrowly avoid getting smacked by his wrench as he clasps you. Are you leaving now? Brax jumps down, then tinkers with the navigator for a moment. Here, take this. I can't say I understand what's going on here, but you're clearly doing something important. This will help you find useful things. Chests, those orange spikes, useful things. Use it at any time and it will point out things nearby. I guess I wouldn't have lost it. Sure I do, Brax replies cheerfully, but I wouldn't have been able to get to this point without you. Just take good care of it. Return it to me when you're done. I will. See that you do. Wouldn't want to have to zap you with my entropic transducer, he says with a wink. But I want to go. But I want to go. We got to go to Dragonfly Fen. How do we get there? Maybe I can't get there from here. There's also something over here I haven't found. I wonder if it's time to head to Dorman Court. I don't know what the heck is wrong with my brain. Yeah, I don't know like what's left. Where to find a mortar and pestle. I might honestly look it up. If things kind of get desperate. But we can head to Dorman Court. I don't think that there's anything... Like, we can always bail, I think. If given the... if it says, like, if you know... Like, this is it. You're heading into the end game here. I can always say, well, I don't want to do that. So we can head east here. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, we're going to lose some attunement. Oh, this would be a good servant. I'm being a bit, like... very ungraceful about things. These are all life, so this should be good. I do like the mechanic of like encouraging you to do more damage than take. I think that it is a good one. And, you know, it's nice to be encouraged to play well other than just like, I don't know. How would I even put this? Like, player-driven... This, I guess the drive for a player to play optimally, even if you don't necessarily have to. You do get to a point in games where you don't... Like, there's like, you know, no lands left to conquer, basically. You're done. You've become so powerful that there's really not... There's nothing stopping you. And so it is kind of nice for a game to offer you a benefit to playing optimally, even if you don't really have to. It's probably saved my life a couple of times. There's definitely times in this game where I kind of take it for granted that I can just walk through stuff, and you can't really. There's a mortar and pestle. I want that. Ow. Oh, ogre. So where are we? We're almost to a fate spike. Okay. Nice. I don't even know what happened there, but that was really good. So we go, do we go north? That doesn't seem right. This is oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. Fate spike. Oh, there you are. Hoy, are you following me or what? Brax gently prods you with a wrench. I'm pulling your conveyor belt. Say, there's an interesting looking mossy swamp beyond this here forest. Fancy a ride? Yes, but... Oh, there's a dude here. Oh, I guess he's just here to tell us that you can't go any farther without Brack. He's harvesting lichen off a tree, yeah. Alright, let's go. Here we are, swampy land. What can you tell me about this place? I believe this whole swamp used to be underwater. I am convinced. Must have been some time ago, though, because I spotted a few houses nearby. But also, Brack stops to shake his head. No, my peepers must deceive me. Tell me what you think you saw. It looked like a human, but bigger. You creatures look bizarre enough as it is, but this... No, it must have been a miscalibration of some kind. Brax muses as he removes his goggles to inspect them for flaws. Alright, here we are. One of the last untraveled lands in this game for me. Got some houses, probably a few people. We've had some Rootlanders staying here after they had to flee their homes, but they've gone back now to guard their forest. Good on them, I say. Why did they flee? They haven't had it easy. They've been fighting the automatons for some time now, but I think they got overwhelmed when the demons and monsters started appearing. Why did they decide to return? I think when Grasslander soldiers started appearing too, that's when they had enough. I don't know what they'll be able to do since they're just common folk. Ase Aluma bless them, but they're good people, very pious. They want to try to win the forest back, or at least protect it from from more intruders. Where did they go? The Rootlands lie northeast of here. It's a bit of a walk, but should be easy enough to find. What's a Rootlander? Anyone that comes from the Salwall Rootlands, dear. Okay. I'm just gonna pillage your house now. Hope you don't mind. You must understand, I'm trying to reach level 11, okay? So, you know, it's very important that I destroy all the stuff in your house. Ooh, another visitor? The woman croons with excitement. Are you a musician too? The other one stayed so briefly, more worried about Slogger's boon than his performance. Slogger's boon, I think, is the stuff we're trying to get for the to free our master. I'm not a musician. Oh, that's a pity. Well, I told him where you might find a patch of Slogger's boon. You have to leave the village to the southeast and follow the path east and south past the old shipwreck. All right, let's do that. I'm assuming this is where these guys come from. We're like very over-leveled for this place. Also, I'm not liking the idea or the sound of musician because it sounds like I probably need that sheet music, and I don't have any books to hand out. Which makes me wonder how was I meant to free my master? I can't remember his name. Salifix? Pantomime? So we go east. I don't know. Northeast. We got to go past the shipwreck. Oh, that's a shipwreck. Okay, turn those all into servants. Yes. I'm not sure. I think we're meant to go west. I don't think this is correct, but I'm gonna come here nonetheless. There's something here anyway. You can be guaranteed in this game that there's something. Certainly, if I was a dev and I took the trouble to design this area, I would make sure to put something here. Otherwise, you just spend a lot of time designing places, cool places, for no real benefit. Ooh, this guy looks like something. Trudging through the marshy moss, you approach a young man standing next to some kind of beast. The man is dressed in elaborate clothing and holds a musical instrument. Clearly some kind of traveling entertainer. Tears are streaming down his face. The beast is agitated, growling and sputtering mucus. How can I help? Please, the young man sobs. Something's wrong. He's never like this. My music always calms him down. But none of my songs are working anymore. I'm worried he might be sick. What is he? The musician stops sobbing for a moment. He's my best friend. I found him when he was a little baby. His mother must have abandoned him. The beast interrupts with a loud roar. I don't know what I'll do if I lose him. What happened? He was off in the bushes eating something. As soon as he was done, he started acting like this. He must be reacting to what he ate. What did he eat? I'm not sure. I think he was eating berries off a bush, but he finished them off before I got a good look. I'll see if I can find something to help. Please do. If only one of my songs could cure him. They usually put him right at ease. The thought of medicine does not appear to have crossed his mind. Either way, I should try to find a cure, either medicine of some musical notes. Well, there it is. So that means that everything comes back to the mortar and pestle. Master Slovo. Oh, right. I could have used the wealth to buy off the judge. I forgot about that. Seek the dragon that was last seen flying south over the sea towards an unknown link. There are several ways to solve that quest, and I chose none of them. Which is a dang shame. You know what I am going to do, though, is I'm pretty sure you can use fear to get the guy to talk. So I'm going to try that. This guy. Nope, that doesn't work. Are you thirsty? Oh yes, they have been questioning me for hours. I want a drink so bad. Is there a way for me to get a drink? Yeah, I'm like very lost. There's like 3 or 4 quests that I'm like having some issues solving. So honestly, I'm just going to follow the game's own advice and just do some exploration. If I come across another book, I can at least solve the Bard's quest by handing it over, because then I can get those musical notes. That would at least solve that. Then I can get the berries, free Master Slovo. I have no idea what freeing Master Slovo does for me, to be honest. I don't know if it's like, honestly, something I care too much about in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to go northeast. I've been avoiding combat quite a lot recently. Mostly because I feel like it's easier to maintain my attunement. Except unless I'm like teleporting everywhere, which I am right now. I want to go southeast. So over here. I guess this is why I haven't been leveling up. But I've been like, it's not like I haven't been fighting things. I definitely have been fighting things. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen one of these things. He is life, so Shadow Bolt. Wow, he just ran right by me. Oh, I got really lucky with that. That was nice. Magic Missile. Northeast, Selwell Rootlands, west Grasslands. We want to go northeast. Luckily, we've been hovering around like almost max attunement this whole time, which has been nice. I haven't had to worry about it too much. And I think that's good enough. Oh, is this an artisan? He is carefully prying out a tired-looking gemstone. What kind of services do you offer? Yeah, he's an artisan. Relevant to our second playthrough, if I do one. I think this game, I think it offers some replayability. There's definitely other ways of accomplishing some goals, and, that's fine. I don't think that they're so dramatic that it's worth doing an entire playthrough. But my opinion might change depending on if I like the game changes depending on how like if you take consumption. If things were like dramatically different upon taking consumption, then my opinion would change on that. But so far the quests have been sort of like, well, either do the right thing or don't do the right thing to get the thing that you need. It definitely feels like you can't do the right thing all of the time, which I do like. I do appreciate that that is not possible. At a certain point, you do kind of have to cross someone. Oh, this looks like kind of a nasty business. I like how the gnome just straight up has a house on his thing. You bolt heads, let us pass. Brax stands shouting at a large group of people blocking the path through the forest. And I say, turn back, fiend, you are not welcome in the Rootlands. What is going on? Brax whips around angrily, pointing at the group of people. These spanners won't let us pass into the forest. Why not? Brax shrugs dramatically. They've been overrun by monsters, and apparently I look like a fiend myself. The cheek. I tried explaining that you're a veritable assembly line of monster slaying, but it's like explaining ether physics to an unplugged automaton. Greetings, will you let us pass? No can do. The man, appearing to be the leader, shakes his head. Like the little toad says, our forest has been infested by demons. We've gathered to protect our home against the faithless. The man raises his voice and glances around his followers. Too long have we tolerated the heresy of the Grasslanders. They forgot the sisters, and look what they have caused. But we didn't forget, and we will purge our home of evil. I'm on your side. And I should just believe you? Show me you're one of us, and we'll let you pass. How can I prove that? That's your problem, not mine. Now back off. Brax, what do you think? Bolt heads, Brax mutters, waving a spanner in the general direction of the forest dwellers. Let me think. Obsessed with these sisters? Probably never left the Bolton forest. He thinks for a moment, then clicks his fingers. I've got it. A temple on the mountain. We go there, grab some knick-knack to prove we're there, like all pious-like. Call it a pilgrimage. That ought to convince them we're sister-fearing. Like the best of them. Okay. Oh, God. Well, I tried to get through this temple, but it proved to be kind of impossible. I reached an untenable situation where I didn't know like how to continue. But I will try. I guess I can get some XP here. There's some pretty good things to kill. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oof. Okay. All right, we're on the right one. I want to throw out a couple raptors, to be honest, just to be safe. This guy's mine, so let's do an ice shards. These guys tend to be kind of beefy. You can basically only do one ice shards before they become like ridiculously expensive. So I do like to do them every once in a while. Okay, so we want to continue forward. Northeast Reliquary Spirit Door. These guys are shadow oh, they're all 3. I'll throw down a sentinel. Why not? And I'll burn them. Oh, we're at max attunement. Feels good. Feels real good. Can you do leech on your own sentinel? That's kind of odd if true. But hey, I'm not complaining. Kind of want to do. Let's push them back, and do a sacrificial familiar. Plague them. I don't know why I servituded them. There's no purpose for that, really. I haven't been at max, like, what do you call it? Attunement for a long time. It's quite nice. Tells me I'm doing a pretty good job. All right, so what do we do here? This is a place I tried to make sense of and couldn't. There's a boulder. Oh, maybe we can like shove it towards a wall or something. I'm gonna use rare use of the spacebar here. Oh wait, what? That didn't work at all. Okay, so we need to have a block like here. Oh, we need to have the wall spell, don't we? Oh, that's why I couldn't complete this. I wonder if we can make do with a shadow turret. This is going to be really annoying if I can't do this because I don't have that one spell. No, it's going to have to be the wall spell. Man, am I going to have to actually do grinding in this game in order to continue? I wonder if I... No, the force spell did nothing. I don't have force field either. Man, this one kind of reeks. This is a bummer. Can we do this? No, not really. So, like, what am I to do at this point? I'm glad they at least had the good nature to put a fate spike there. I guess I'm just gonna continue exploring. There's so many quests right now that are like hinged on like me either getting wealth or medicine or this or that, and I don't know honestly if any of them are worth completing. It might be that I'm already at the point where it's like none of these quests matter. They don't matter. You're wasting your time because they don't have anything to do with completing the game. I can't help it. My OCD. No, not to. I suppose I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's. I just kind of gotta. I gotta. All right, let's talk to this giant. As you walk around in this area, you detect an intermittent rumbling in the ground. You trace the source to a giant lying nestled on a bed of moss. It appears the giant has been in this position for some time, given that the moss has begun growing over him. Hello. You begin to speak, but are interrupted by the ground trembling menacingly. The giant is yawning. Who comes to disturb my rest? The booming voice issues. I'm not trying to... I am sick and tired of everything. There is no one worth battling anymore. That's not true. No giant women to woo anymore, only time and humans with their tiny problems, bothering me about their tiny struggles that I do not care about. That's not fair. There is no food that suits my appetite, and my back hurts, and the tiny people only gossip about me if I leave the swamp. The giant pauses for a moment. And you know what? What? If you studied giant psychology, you may very well find many other things that are bothering me. Yet all would be okay if I could rest, get some sleep, but it eludes me. See if I can help you fall asleep. The giant does not appear to acknowledge you. Acquire the sleep spell. There we go. I can do that. The giant roars as the spell strikes him, causing the ground to shake violently. He opens his mouth to speak, but it turns into a long yawn instead. His eyes blink a few times until they stay shut. Eventually, his body relaxes and his hands fall open to reveal what is inside. A mortar and pestle! Yaw! Used by potion makers to grind substances into fragrant pastes. Yo! Why did the giant have a mortar and pestle? Don't ask stupid questions, I guess. And you won't get stupid answers. Oh, get out of here. I'm TPing out. Alright, we go back to Mudboil Bogs, where this episode began. The episode is about to end, but we might actually see some progress, which is nice. Are you kidding me? The newt just escaped? The newt manages to escape from your grasp. You took too long to deliver it. Well, I might as well go get another one. That's hilarious, though. Teleport. I guess I would like to give the potion to the... No, if we can get another book, then I could help the bard with the sheet of music, I'm assuming. I really don't know. There's a lot of ways to do this. Catch one for me. We got another newt. Honestly, it said that you'd have to deliver that newt fast, but at the same time, we had that newt for a long time. I had that newt for a full hour. Just about. Because I'm pretty sure I caught one at the beginning of this episode. I don't like that our next spell is going to have to be wall. A spell I never really cared to grab because it seemed boring just to accomplish one quest. Yeah, I guess that implies we have to, like, do I really have to complete that quest? And when I say complete, all I really mean is gain access to the Rootlands. Is there a reason that we want to do that? Do I care? I don't know, to be honest. Couldn't tell you. Those corpse explosions are really being kind right now. Oof. Almost took damage there for no reason. I guess I'm not sure who I want to give it to. There's like 2 or 3 options. There's the wealthy man. So I guess there's like what we're looking at right now is 2 different ways to solve the court quest, right? They're both to solve the court quest because if we have the stuff to blow up the door, we can, get Slovo out, I guess, the legal way, which is fine. So that's why we want to help the bard. Okay. I'm just working it out in my head. We want to help the bard if we want. So we need to help the bard to get the bombs to blow Slovo out. Or we help the dying man in the mansion so that he gives us his wealth, and then we pay the judge. Both of these seem like I don't know, kind of not great options, to be honest. Falsely imprisoned, greasing the meat, accusing the accuser. Short of finding a truth serum or a magical device that can reveal lies. I'm not sure how. What is that? What does that imply? Could use a truth potion to acquire this. Seek the potion maker. Oh, okay. So there's another option. Totems of worship. Construct 3 totems in worship of the sisters. 1 for life, mind, and shadow. This temple is located on the way to the Tarmac and Taiga, northwest of the academy. Just before the end of the path. I need to turn. Yeah, okay. I should bring these news back to the woman in the Temple of the Fates atop Corporate Range. I didn't do that. I could have done that. Need to find some way of cleansing his soul to remove consumption from him before it is too late. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to do. I keep thinking maybe like we can start taking steps to finish this game, but I don't think that's necessarily true. That was nice. That was also nice. Thought it was going to take damage there, to be honest. So I guess we want, since we actually can rescue Slovo, I guess we should. I think I can get all of the meteorites, so I guess that's something I should do. Like, we're at the stage where we have, there are more quests that we can't complete than can, because we either need a spell or we need a book that I haven't found the quest for, or the proper, means to discover. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry we have to go through the mud boil bogs the slow way. I am still enjoying this game. I guess like it's been a while since the levels scale pretty savagely in the late game. So at a certain point, I start to see less mechanics. So you're pretty much doing this, you kind of get yourself in a rut where you're doing the same thing over and over again. And, for a lot of these creatures, I pretty much would, if I can use the sword, I will, because it's always free. Then there's always this, which I always love this. This is my favorite right here. Can we do? Let's actually do a scarecrow. I'm gonna do another one of these just to maximize the number of slimes, and then servitude. We lost a bit of an attunement, so I am sorry for that. Nice. That was just as much fun the second time. I don't know what spell I would take for the next one. I guess I would take the wall. What would you take? A spell that you would find some enjoyment in using, or a spell that would complete a quest? I mean, both are enjoyable in their own ways. No arguments here. I always enjoy completing a quest. Okay, where are we going from here? Going northwest. Okay, we're also servitude in all these guys. Perfect. Could have collected that experience. I wonder if you can get all of the spells. Like if you just grinded out XP, do you think you could get like every single spell? I wonder about that one. All right, mortar and pestle. Hope you don't mind my little crew of skellies. You set the mortar and pestle down on the workbench. Zosima walks up and runs her hands over the implement. Ah, these are fine tools indeed, she whispers through a purr of satisfaction. Will you make me a potion now? I will make anything you might desire. Bring me tooth of dragon, treetop flower, or newt of bog. I will grind them up and set to brewing. What can you make out of a newt? If you catch one and bring it to me before it wriggles out of your hands, then I could make you a potion to reveal the hidden and expose the lies. Well, I guess I know what we're doing. The newts of these bogs are elusive creatures. I suspect your only hope is to find Uti and enlist her help. Okay, let's do that. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. The newt escapes as you attempt to pass it over to Zosima. Without looking, she slams her hand down and catches it. She grinds it into a paste and seems to sense your discomfort. What? How do you think one makes a potion out of a newt? After the cauldron has simmered for a while, she pours some liquid into a flask and stoppers it. This potion reveals the truth, plain and simple. Whoever drinks it will be unable to fell falsehoods. Indeed, they will be unable to withhold the truth. Okay, so that's one quest accounted for. I didn't honestly see that one coming, to be honest. And then we can also rescue the old man if we want to. Takes the flour from you and swiftly grinds it into a paste. This is a very good ingredient, she states as the cauldron simmers. And the sweet smell of the flour fills the hut. She scoops up liquid into a flask and samples a drop herself. This is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. It will cure any disease of the body, beast or man, but not of the soul. Cure disease. I feel like we should actually give that one to the bard anyway. No. Not sure, to be honest. We're definitely using the truth serum, that's for sure. I guess I don't need to complete the bard's quest if I don't want to. But something that concerns me is I have, what is it? This one scroll. What is it? Portal to the Howling Plains. I have a funny feeling I need the other one, the non-musical note one, which means I'm going to have to go scrounging for another book, and I'm not sure where I can find one, but it's whatever, one step at a time. So we'll rescue Master Slovo in the next episode and see if we can't cross out a few things. Maybe we can See if we can't complete the Stargazer one. Let's see how much. 1, 2. Well, we haven't done that one. That one's going to be difficult because I don't know how to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I did the one here. 10. I don't think I've given away any. And I think we have 5. Maybe we gave away 1. So that means we have 4 left to get. That's not too bad. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do in the next episode. But either way, I'm going to head to the court, and then I'm going to end it here. If you're enjoying this series, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.